Ladies and gentlemen, bike lovers, Royal Enfield fans, and motorcycle enthusiasts, welcome back to the Bike Show Pro. Today, we're diving deep into a machine that is already making headlines across the globe. Yes, we are talking about the all-new 2025 Royal Enfield 125cc, the long-awaited entry-level Enfield that has brought back nostalgia, style, and modern performance, all in a compact package. Now, when you hear the words Royal Enfield, the first thing that comes to mind is rugged design, retro charm, thumping exhaust, and motorcycles that feel timeless. But never before have we seen an Enfield this accessible, this light, and this perfectly tailored for beginners, city riders, and those who want the legendary feel of Enfield at an affordable price point. In this video, we'll break down everything you need to know about the Royal Enfield 125cc 2025 edition, from its design, engine, performance, features, comfort, mileage, pricing, and rivals, all the way to whether it's truly worth your money in 2025. So, sit back, relax, and let's begin this epic review of the Baby Bullet. The story behind the 125cc Royal Enfield. Before jumping into specs, let's understand why Royal Enfield decided to make a 125cc motorcycle in 2025. Royal Enfield is globally famous for motorcycles like the Bullet, Classic, Meteor, Himalayan, and Interceptor. These bikes usually start at 350cc and go up to 650cc, but they are not always the first choice for young riders, beginners, or city commuters in markets like India, Pakistan, Southeast Asia, and Latin America. The 125cc motorcycle market is massive. It's where the majority of new riders begin their journey. Honda, Yamaha, Bajaj, TVs, and Hero dominate this segment with bikes that are practical, fuel-efficient, and easy to maintain. But they often lack one thing: soul. And that's where Royal Enfield steps in. By introducing the 125cc, they're opening doors to millions of riders who always dreamed of owning a Royal Enfield but found it out of reach. It's not just about affordability, it's about making the Enfield lifestyle available to everyone. First impressions and styling. At first glance, the 2025 Royal Enfield 125cc looks like a miniaturized Bullet 350. It carries the retro DNA that Royal Enfield is known for: round headlamp with chrome accents, teardrop fuel tank with hand-painted stripes, flat single seat, and classic spoke wheels. The stance is upright, commanding, and confident, even though it's a 125cc. In fact, most people on the road won't even guess it's a small displacement bike because it looks so premium and mature. Key design highlights: round LED headlamp with DRLs. Vintage fuel tank inspired by the original Bullet. Dual rear shock absorbers for comfort. Retro-style exhaust that still has a baby thump to it. Available in classic Enfield shades: black, chrome, olive green, and gunmetal gray. In short, it looks like a Royal Enfield, feels like a Royal Enfield, and proudly carries the brand's timeless styling. Engine and performance. Now, let's talk about what's under the tank. The 2025 Royal Enfield 125cc comes with a 124.8cc, single-cylinder, air-cooled engine. It's tuned not just for efficiency but also for a refined torque delivery that gives it the Royal Enfield character. Power output: 11.512 HP at around 8,500 RPM. Torque: 11 Nm at 6,500 RPM. Gearbox: 5-speed manual transmission. Top speed: around 105 km per hour. 0 to 60 km per hour, in under 7 seconds. Now, while these numbers may not blow you away like a superbike, remember, this is a 125cc commuter-friendly motorcycle. What makes it special is the way it delivers power: smooth, predictable, and comfortable, yet with enough grunt to make city and highway riding fun. Features and technology. One of the biggest upgrades on the 2025 Royal Enfield 125cc is the modern tech integration. Unlike older Enfields that were bare bones, this one has features young riders will love. Semi-digital instrument cluster with speedometer, trip meter, and fuel gauge. Bluetooth connectivity for call and SMS alerts. Turn-by-turn navigation powered by Royal Enfield's Tripper system. USB charging port for mobile devices. LED lighting all around. This balance of retro styling with modern technology makes it stand out from rivals like the Honda Shine, Yamaha FZS 125, and Bajaj Pulsar 125. Exhaust note, the baby thump. Now let's address the elephant in the room, the exhaust note. When people hear the name Royal Enfield, they think of that iconic thump. While a 125cc can't possibly sound as deep as a 350cc bullet, Royal Enfield engineers have tuned the exhaust to give a mini thump, deeper than any rival in its segment. It's subtle, but it's there. Enough to remind you that you're riding an Enfield, not just another commuter bike. Target audience. Who is the 2025 Royal Enfield 125cc really for? New riders, those who are just getting their license and want to start their journey on a stylish yet manageable motorcycle. City commuters, riders who want comfort, mileage, and style for daily rides. Budget-conscious enthusiasts, those who always dreamed of owning a Royal Enfield but couldn't afford a 350cc. Female riders